Hey, so this is kind of a what have I been up to video as I make my supper this evening. I'm making French onion soup. I had a bunch of onions on my hands, so I have not been posting a lot of reviews lately, mainly because I haven't been reading a lot of fiction. I've been reading nonfiction. Apart from what I've read for my courses, I have made my way through a volume on Canada's Department of External Affairs, and I've just started volume 2, Coming of Age, 1946 to 1968. This one is slightly longer than the first volume, but it kind of picks up where the first one left off. The first one deals with Canada's external affairs before the department existed, its creation in 1907. These volumes kind of go period by period, year by year, dealing with the careers and structure building of the different undersecretaries, who was in charge. At first it was pretty much an offshoot of the Prime Minister's portfolio. Eventually a separate minister became Secretary of State for External Affairs, but at the beginning it was a very small department, only a dozen or so people working for it. World War I obviously had quite a large effect on the department, World War II even more so. One of the things I find most interesting about these volumes, these two books, is the slogans that women made within the department. At one point, there was actually steps taken to discourage women from taking jobs with the department and to encourage more men to come to the department for a long period of time, until the 1940s, actually 1946 or 47, just after the end of the Second World War. Women were not allowed to be officers with the Department of External Affairs, but there were a number of women who were working with the department, doing the same jobs as male officers, but they were paid less and they were working under different titles. They were not considered officers, they were considered glorified secretaries, basically. But yeah, the first volume was very good, second volume is just as good, and I'll probably work my way through this over the next week. Hopefully I'll be back later this month with some more fiction reviews. We'll see how it goes. I do have a reading week coming up, but yeah, I just thought I'd check in and let you know what I'm up to.